This is brain, the reason behind our intelligence. We always connect intelligence with brain. When we get mad at someone's stupid activity, we often cry out, "Are you brainless?" But does intelligence always require brain? I know a brainless species which could solve certain problems better than any animal with brain, including human. Let me introduce one of the wonders of the nature, slime mold. This organism is not bacteria or fungi. It has its own identity. Slime mold has excellent skill to solve any optimization pathway problem. There are many different kinds of slime mold. Some are microscopic and some are visible to naked eyes. One such visible type is Plasmodium slime mold. This is nothing but a giant single cell with many nuclei. When this giant single cell organism search for food, it always chooses the most optimal pathway to reach its desirable position. There is a famous problem in the mathematics called traveling salesman problem. Suppose there are 4 cities named A, B, C and D. You are a salesman who has to sell some products to those cities. The cost to go one city from another are given. You have to start from A and visit every city exactly once and return to the starting point. Now you will definitely want to spend the least amount of money to complete the journey. So you have to find the shortest possible path which costs you the least. This type of problem is called the traveling salesman problem. The solution of this problem is ₹80. Whatever path you select, you cannot spend less than 80 rupees to complete the journey. One possible path would be A, B, D, C, A. This type of problems looks very easy but actually very difficult to solve. Lot of hard mathematical concepts like linear algebra, linear programming problem are needed to solve those problems. Computer languages like C++, Java, Python are also used to solve such problems more efficiently. Recently, AI is also being used to create algorithm which could find the most optimal solution for this type of problems. The traveling salesman problem is not only useful for delivery companies, it has some important uses in other fields also, like scheduling job in machines, controlling satellite telescope, computing DNA sequence, telecommunication network designing, railway network map designing, and many more. But how do all those things relate to slime mold? One study showed that Plasmodium slime mold can find the most optimal pathway for any traveling salesman problem, just like computer algorithm. In 2010, one experiment was conducted in Tokyo to know, is slime mold really the best to find the most optimal pathway for traveling salesman problem. On a flat template of Tokyo region, scientists put food for a slime mold on 36 surrounding cities connected by a railway network. Then they let a slime mold grow from a centralized Tokyo location. At first, the slime mold spread evenly all over the food sources. But eventually, it
contracted from the less optimized food sources.
and leaving behind the most optimized pattern to reach the food sources. You will be amazed to know that the map created by the slime mold was almost identical with the real map, with almost same efficiency and cost. So it seems a problem which human needs brain to solve is technically a no-brainer for soil-dwelling amoeba-like organisms. But the real question is, how do slime mold solve such complicated problem without brain? You know, when nature is using its intelligence, you don't need to use it. The structure and the movement of slime mold is a wonderful example of nature's engineering intelligence. Remember I told you that slime mold is nothing but a gigantic cell with many nuclei? So it can easily change its shape by expanding and contracting. When slime mold searches for food, it spreads its tendrils to all the directions to sense the environment. The tendrils are like tentacles made up of gel-like substances. When a food source is located, it releases a hormone called cyclic AMP, which creates a current in the cytoplasm of the slime mold. The current moves towards the tendrils. As a result, the tendrils grow to the food sources. When the sunlight dries out the nutrients from the food sources, the tendrils contracted and finally disappeared. By this process, slime mold creates the most optimized pattern to reach its desirable position. I have told you the story of two intelligent beings of our planet, but the number may not be 2. It could be 200 or 2 million or even 2 billion. I request you to observe the world with open eyes. I am sure you will find more intelligent beings out there. They may not be as intelligent according to human parameters. But my question is, who are we to decide the parameters of intelligence? Who has given us the right to declare human being as the most intelligent being in the planet? Just because we can do complicated math and build spacecraft, that does not make us the most intelligent being in the universe.